Hello Virgo. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. For others of you, this could be a situationship. For a small portion of you, this could be somebody that you've met and you know there's a whole lot of energy there, but no one's really speaking up. This could be somebody from your past or also somebody who's in your life currently, but there's a lack of communication. There's a lot of regret here. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Wow. Oh boy. Everything was fine until I saw this shape-shifting card. For me, that's my third-party card. So this is a very, very complicated situation now. In this deck, I only have two cards that show me, and this is the way I interpret these cards, that show me that there's a whole lot of love. There's only two cards. And usually people just get one. But here, Virgo, you got both. So that's good. Here we have first card is the strongest emotion, love, followed by illness, wellness, illusion, grief. Then we have feelings and emotions, justice, boundaries, play. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have shape-shifting. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. Some of you may also be feeling the same because of the intensity of these cards. You have here 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are very challenging. All right. My dear Virgo, I'm in love with you. There's no doubt about that. The love that I have for you, this is true. It is sacred. It is clean. It is pure. These feelings that I have, they are definitely very strong. But I also know that certain things have happened in this connection. And there's only so much you and I can do to fix things. I feel that I want to be with you. The problem is that I am unable to. Because a certain set of circumstances I am stuck in. A part of me wants to be that person who can be with you, who can always be there for you. But I feel a little paranoid. I'm scared. I'm nervous. And there's a feeling of hopelessness, despair, desperation, feeling devastated, feeling depressed. I do feel that I lack so many things. And I also know that in this connection, it is hard for me to be with you the way that you would like me to be because of the circumstances that hold me back. These are restrictions, constraints, burdens, responsibilities from family, trauma, emotional trauma that haunts me, that weighs me down, that pulls me back. But I hide all this from you. I don't want you to see it. So I act as if everything's okay. I act emotionally detached, hiding behind a veil, hiding behind a false mask, not showing you my true feelings. I am grieving, however. This grief that I feel, it's very strong. I feel like I have lost you because of the things that I have done, the things that I have said, the way I have behaved. I no longer feel good. I feel I'm stuck. In my life, I now know I've made a mistake. I took you for granted, and I feel remorse, regret, guilty. I feel lonely. There is sadness and melancholy, and I realize that in the darkest sky, you were that bright star. And I did not value you. Instead, I took advantage of you. And I took you for granted. I do know, Virgo, that there are these feelings and emotions I have. These feelings and emotions, they run deep. For me, the fragrance of you makes me feel alive. For me, I can go through tunnels, through the dark, because you are that torch. For me, you are that one person who is a forbidden fruit. And I also feel that sometimes this is risky business, being in this connection with you. For me, it can sting. I can feel like poison, but I don't care. I'm willing to take that chance. I do feel that in this connection, it's important for me to make things right. I feel that this entire time, all I've been doing is just taking and taking. And all you've ever done is just given. It's hard for me to find that equal balance. But going forward, I want to do that. I want to be that person who can have that equal give and take. I also know that there is a sense of boundaries. Certain things that have happened, certain things that I have said and done. I have put up boundaries because it's the easiest thing for me to do. It's the easiest way for me to disconnect and to put up a wall and be that coward and not deal with the situation. Not only Virgo, am I hiding, but I've also put up boundaries. I do know that in this connection there is a sense of fun, mischief. You make me feel alive again, vibrant again, young again. You make me want to live life to the fullest. You make life worth living. And you make me feel so alive. I love it. Overall, no matter where I go, no matter who I'm with, my mind is constantly on you. and seeing where you are headed, what you are up to, who you are with, what you are doing. Because I am in love with you. Deeply. To the point where I can't stop thinking about you. And it's hard. Because I show you otherwise. I put up these boundaries. I hide behind this veil. I act emotionally detached, but the truth is, I'm absolutely deeply in love with you. My problem is that I do not know how to connect with you because of the things that I have done, the way that I have behaved. Right now, I'm trying to focus on other things. But it's hard because for me, you are like a sweet distraction. And no matter where I go, no matter what I do, no matter how I act or who I'm with, something happens. And I always end up thinking about you. That doesn't change. I can't change that. It just never does. All right, Virgo. Wow. Wow, indeed. The third party card here, guys. Shape-shifting. This does not necessarily mean that your person is with another individual. It doesn't always have to mean that. Sometimes this card can also mean a third party in the sense where their time, energy, and effort is being spent elsewhere. Professional development, going back to school, going back to university or college. Taking care of a sick loved one. Having that extra job for that bill that needs to be paid. Taking care of certain things, projects, other obligations, responsibilities that this person cannot let go of. It's a part of who they are. So because of that, because it pulls them away from you, and they can't dedicate that time to you, that can also be considered a third-party situation. Sometimes it can also be at work. People at your workplace, they may have a contract and you're not supposed to be together. That itself is an interference of a third party. Third party could also be other people that are causing problems. Here we have responsibilities that this person has, circumstances that are beyond their control. For a very small portion of you, this person may be with somebody else and they are completely in love with you. That's a hard situation for them, very difficult. They're stuck. And for others, this person wants to be with you, but again, the timing is so inconvenient. The timing is off. The timing could have been better. Why didn't you meet me a few years ago? Why didn't you meet me 10 years ago? Why couldn't we meet after I graduate? This is the situation. So I definitely see here a problem. And over time, I do see this not getting better because I don't see them gaining that spirit, that drive to actually just go for it. The reason why they can't, it's because of the circumstances that they are in. These circumstances are so strong that it dictates what goes on in this person's life. They don't have a choice. It may seem to you. But when we want people to actually leave all the things that they've ever had behind, it's not practical, right? It is not practical. Especially the older you are, you have invested a lot of time, energy, and effort into whatever it is that you've done and achieved in your life. You do not want that. You don't want to just abandon that in an instant. It doesn't work like that. Love, I know, feels like it's everything, but many of you know that love is not everything, right? It never was. It doesn't even matter if it's thousands of years ago. It's still the same issue. It's all about survival. Sure, it would be great. We can live on love. That's wonderful. And that doesn't matter to me, but you see right here, this is the issue right here. Look at this. That's why there's not enough money. That's the issue. And money is an issue here. Money not being good enough, right? Meaning love is not everything. If this person was very, very independent, and if they had the perfect, which is very rare, the perfect upbringing, the perfect youth, the best relationships, if they have been that sort of individual who is very wise, this wouldn't be a problem today. Okay? And it's of course very rare to find somebody like that. But if they had proper and healthy and loving upbringing where they have grown in that love, their mindset is different. The problem here is something in this person's life has happened, and I see it in the far past, really in their youth and their childhood, but I'll also see it recently. Something happened recently, and they can't do the things that they really want to do. Their heart is set on you, but they just can't. For some of you, please have a look at the video on Asnointia Audio. That's my other YouTube channel. I have some videos there on relationship-related advice. One of them is called, and this is for some of you, this is just for mostly females or males that like other males, Dating an Emotionally Unavailable Man. I think that's what it's called. Dating an Emotionally Unavailable Man. Yeah, that's one of the videos. There's another video that I have that may be very much related to this particular reading, and it is dating a man who's divorced or a man in separation. Something along those lines. That's the title of it. Have a look at that. You will know the psyche behind the masculine energy. And it's not just the masculine. Some feminines also feel this way as well. Please have a look at that. Some of you may actually resonate with it, and you may understand more about why your person is unwilling to give up the other life that they have in order to be with you the way that you would like them to be. Okay, there's other issues in addition to that lifestyle-related issue. I said issue twice. There's a problem here that they're not sharing with you. Now let me tell you, these cards I read in the reverse. These cards I read into the past. So the history between the both of you, what happened many months ago, maybe even many years ago. Things were going great, but then everything started to crumble, everything fell, and it all went downhill. What happened, right? This is for those of you that wanted closure, you never received it. This person could have abandoned you, they could have ghosted you, they could have faded over time, and you're wondering, why did they do that? Why did I deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? Right? Sometimes, Virgo, it is not you. Sometimes it's simply just the person, and that is what I'm seeing here. Let's have a look. We have here the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins talks about poverty, insecurity, a lack of spiritual richness. Here, at some point in time, there was an experience of poverty that forced this person to look within for greater resources. This poverty may have been personified as a lack of wealth or in a sense of emotional sterility, being emotionally sterile. We also have here, these feelings are transitory. Have faith in the future. A more prosperous phase of life is on its way. Now that, of course, is the card, whoever wrote this. They're giving you a little bit of a pep talk. Don't worry, nothing lasts forever. But the gist of it is that this person doesn't feel good enough. They feel like you deserve better. That's what they feel. Here we have the Four of Cups. And believe me, when they say they feel that you deserve better, it's coming from the goodness of their heart. It is, as weird as that sounds. You got both cards. This person's totally in love with you. But they love you so much that they're willing to let go, and they're willing for you to have a better life. Man, that's a lot of love. That's very difficult love. That's like, that's highly wise. Some of you may be like, what the hell is that? The issue here is that you're with somebody who loves you so much that they're willing to let you go in order for you to have a happier future. That is, I don't want to use the word angelic. It's not angelic love, but it's a different type of love. It's a higher self love. This person is thinking about this connection from their higher self, from their soul, from their spirit. They're looking at it from a bird's eye point of view, from a higher level. What is, in the grand scheme of things, what is the best for this person? That's the way they're looking at this connection. And that is somebody that is no longer selfish. They're not just thinking about themselves. Now they're thinking about you. And you probably hate this person at this point because you wonder, if you love me and I love you, why the hell are you treating me like this? Well, it's because they don't feel that they have what it takes to make you a happy and satisfied individual, emotionally and materialistically. That's the problem here. Now, is that a you problem? Nope, Virgo, that's a them problem. That's them. This is them thinking and assuming, right? We have here the Four of Cups. Okay, I'm going to read this whole card. Four of Cups talks about dissatisfaction. Now, this is in the past, okay? This person was dissatisfied. They were overindulging to the point where on this connection they started to feel bored. Taking something for granted. They took you for granted. The love, the talents, the beauty that you had, that you still have. The need for a more authentic way of life is what they realized. They were not being authentic. Reevaluating the relationship that started to feel superficial. Acceptance of the situation was needed, though discontent was still present. This was a passing phase. So, even though they were acting or feeling like this on the inside, okay, this is what was happening. Even though they were emotionally depleted, they were financially depleted. This is what they feel like. They might be very rich, but they still think that it's not enough for you. The problem is that even while they were doing this, they were still trying to be in this connection, but they felt very superficial and artificial. In this connection, they felt that it was fake. Whatever they were doing, they felt it was fake. And that's the reason why they also started to keep their distance. They didn't feel good about it. However, this is in the past, guys. Does this person, adore you and love you now? Oh my goodness. Above and beyond anything. Yes. Totally, totally in love with you right now. All right, guys, let's have a look at, yikes. Oh, I was not hoping to see that. Let's have a look at any actions, plans, intentions. First card, the strongest person's completely heartbroken. Absolutely heartbroken, but it may also talk about a third-party situation. Interesting. Virgo. We have here the Three of Swords. This person has realized over time that too many things in this connection, it's a web. Too much is connected. And in order to do one thing, they have to backtrack and do many other things. So they find it to be very challenging. But with that, they feel like their hands are tied. And I see this person feeling distressed. They feel very sad, upset, lonely, because they're grieving because of the distance that exists between the both of you. Meaning they want their heart and their body and their mind, body, spirit to be very close to you. But the separation literally, well, I would say metaphorically, it's like it's killing them. It's hurting them so much. And it's hurting them to the point where it's starting to affect them mentally and emotionally, and it's breaking them. They want to be with you, they just can't be with you, and that's what's hurting them. We also have here an amazing card, the 8 of Wands. I haven't seen this in a while because it's hurting them so much. Virgo, this person is definitely at some point in time going to reach out to you. They're going to communicate with you. This communication could be direct, it could be indirect, but whatever the case is, it's going to be communication. They want to hear your voice. They want to see you. Because they miss you. Because they love you. And they are heartbroken over the separation. We have here also the 7 of Pentacles. With the 7 of Pentacles, this does talk about how your person of interest feels. They spent a lot of time, energy, and effort in this connection, and they want to know. They want to see what's going to happen next. What will happen? Where do we go from here? They feel that they have invested, but they also want to see what do they get in return. We have here a very, very strong card. The 9 of Swords. Sleepless nights, waking up with insomnia, just not being able to sleep. Not knowing why they did what they did. Having those sort of regrets. How could I have done this? How could I have let this get so far? This got so far. Why did I do this? There's paranoia. There's guilt. There's remorse. There's regret. Psychic disturbances that keep one awake at night. Negative energies are also starting to creep in here. This person feels like whatever they did, it was wrong. It is wrong. And now they are ashamed. They're in disbelief. That's the key word here, disbelief. They just can't believe they did this. They ruined things. And they feel doubt, but they also feel guilty. And they also feel paranoia that things are going to only get worse. And I'm going to completely lose my Virgo. That is the reason why, Virgo, this person wants to reach out to you. All right. The overall arching theme we have here, the 2 of Pentacles. So with the 2 of Pentacles, it does talk about juggling many things all at once. What are they juggling? We have here this feeling of wanting to tackle many things in one's life. However, your person of interest here, for some of you, because it is a third-party energy, whether it is something that is tangible, materialistic as a third party, or another person as a third party. Whatever it is, they are juggling many things. And they're trying to create a better balance, but the problem is now it's gotten to the point where it is so overwhelming. They can no longer juggle. They are running out of time, and what they want to do is just take a break, take a step back, and not be responsible, not take responsibility for anything. Everybody needs some time to rest. This person wants to. Okay. let's have a look. I have here Archangel answer cards. So with the other cards, do I see this person really taking much action towards you? Not right now, guys. I see them a lot of introspection, contemplation, isolation, but there is that intention of reaching out to you. And because of that intention, most likely, yes, they will reach out to you at some point in time. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. All right, we have here, listen to your intuition, followed by perfect timing. After that, we have here, let go. Within the next few weeks, we have here, ask your angels. Followed by improving health. Okay, this is interesting. For some of you, the main idea here is for you to be happy and for you to not be struggling in this connection. Relationships should not be a struggle. They should be like a glove that fits snug the first time round. There may be a little bit of adjustment, but it should not be that difficult. For some of you, the message here is, for those of you that may wish to move on, actually. Here, the message is, listen to your intuition. Things will happen in due time, which is perfect timing. It will happen when it's supposed to happen. Letting go of this person, letting go of the issues, the belief-related issues, even the trauma-related energy. It's important to let that go. Things will start to change within the next few weeks or months. It is important for you to start taking a step back and pray. Meditate or pray. Here it's recommended that you pray. Now, the way I do it, I pray to who we call the Christ consciousness, which is Jesus Christ. I pray to him. From him in my mind's eye, I get to the Holy Father and the being. It prefers being in the alpha state as the Holy Father. It has chosen to be that. When in that state, you can call upon and ask the Source, the Holy Father, the Almighty. I call upon Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel through the power of Jesus and through the help of his Father. I ask that you come and you help me. Now, you simply ask for permission and then you give the angels permission to help you. Two things. Whenever you are meditating or praying, always say, if you do say light, always say the holy white light of God. Holy white light, okay? And if you ever ask for angels, always say the angels in heaven. All right? Heaven's a different dimension. It's not close to earth. It's very far, actually. Yeah, it's out there, but it's a different dimension. So, it is very important for you to connect. Now, when you connect with your angels, some of you might feel it, some of you might not feel it, but they're there. They can hear you within a split second. The connection is made, like a Wi-Fi connection. And tell them what your issues are. You don't have to say it out loud. Just say it in your heart and they can hear you. Now, keep in mind, we do not pray to angels. We do not actually worship angels. But we give them the highest level of respect and our love because that's what they're there for, to also offer us that help. We have here, yes, eventually, for the majority of you, there is going to be a peaceful resolution. Some of you are going to actually want to move on. But some of you are going to want to try. However, the first thing they want you to focus on is your own health. Health is wealth. Health is happiness. The amount of love that's in this connection, it's very, very deep. And that also means that there's a lot of heartache and pain coming not from only their side, but from your side as well, Virgo. So this pain that you've been feeling, it may have manifested into different forms in your body, different things. There may be a misalignment here between your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. And I do have a package, I'll talk about that later, to help you with that. It's important that you realign that. And health is wealth, health is happiness. If you don't have your health, you can't do much. The overall arching theme, reconsider. Why? Yikes, because there are certain things that the angels see and they know that we don't. And they are basically trying to guide you here and say, reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do. Based on your new experiences, Virgo, based on the information that you've gained over time, think twice about any decisions, okay? Don't just jump into it. Think twice. For some of you that do wish to move on with this person, it's not impossible, but it is going to be a struggle, okay? Just remember, of course, once again, listen to your own intuition. Let go of certain things that may no longer be serving you to create a better balance in your life. Even people, you might need to let go of some people. You can do the same thing, ask your angels, because yes, I do see here there's a peaceful resolution. But the same thing for you as well. Health is wealth, health is happiness. You need to focus on your health first. Some of you may be, and I pray for that some of you are in perfect condition. I hope all of you are in perfect condition. But because of the way these cards came out, I can definitely see it has had some effect on some people. And it's not only physical. Like I said, this is the mind, body, spirit, and the soul. You are a whole lot of things, aren't you? It's not just the one thing. Many of these things make you who you are. So do pay attention to that. Take care of yourself. You come first. Virgo, that is your reading. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Now, I want to quickly go over this, guys. I do have a package that can help you with this. So some of you may be interested in what I do. Do I do love readings? Yes, I do. If you go to my website, the link is below. Also, the website is www.asnointia.com. You can go to the rates and packages section. There you will see certain things that I do have available. What I would like you to have a look at is the chakra checkup package. I have the ability of viewing remotely negative energies that are in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. I do this also and confirm it with the help of Angel Fakeel. Now, when I do that, I teach you what you have, how many you have, and I teach you how to balance it out, how to get rid of them. Now, for some of you may have more, some of you may have less. Some of you may have accumulated this over time because of what has happened here. But for others of you, this could have been from previous relationships, from even family generational curses. I have a package on that to get rid of that. So there's many reasons why we have negative energies, but the point is we have them, and I have the technique and the method of getting rid of them. And it's important because then whatever's written in your book of life that's owed to you will come to you. Whatever's written to you and owed to you karmically, you will get it. But you can't manifest something when you have big rocks and boulders there. Those rocks and boulders, those are the obstacles. Those are the negative energies. So I teach you how to get rid of those so that anything that's owed to you, it's easy for you to manifest. But remember, whatever's owed to you, that will come. If it's written, it will happen. Also, for some of you, you may find these self-help guides helpful. I do past life spiritual connection reading. I do have one on that. I also have one on love, which is the PDF plus the audio, which is what I have available right now. And of course, there's the self-help packages. Please have a look. For some of you, you might just find the Holy Light package very helpful. That is very similar to the package I was just talking about before, the chakra checkup, but the only difference is there you don't get a reading. It's a very generic sort of method of helping you cleanse your home around your aura and inside of your body. However, the other one that I was talking about, chakra checkup, that is very much in detail, and you get an actual reading for that one, a full assessment from me. Letting go. If you go to my other channel, for those of you who are new, I have another channel on YouTube. And on YouTube, you will see I have some videos there on relationship-related advice. I have some on past life and spiritual connections. I have one that is on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove such things from your life. So the one that I do have that I recently uploaded, it's called Letting Go and Moving On. And I create these based off of the cases that I work on, my clients, you guys, the comments, the emails that I get. So a lot of people go through the same things, and that's why I created that particular video on those topics. There's 2 videos, same topic, but it's letting go and moving on. The videos on that channel, guys, they're audios mostly. I just have pictures just for entertainment purposes. Just listen to it, go about your business, whatever you're doing. But listen to what I have to say about it, okay? You're not the only one. There's a lot of people that have gone through the exact same thing all around the world, and it is difficult. It is so difficult to let go. And it's even harder to move on. That is what I get into in that particular recording that I did. And I do those so that I can help you, inspire you, provide you with information, and you know you're not alone. There's other people out there going through the exact same darn things. And it's a part of life. But if you can learn from it, which is the reason why I have it there, then hopefully in the future, you'll never have to go through that again. You'll know better. But that's why I have that there. So please do have a look. Guys, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel as well. I will see you all again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments as much as I can, and I do appreciate you guys sharing your stories with me. I really do appreciate that. All right, you all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.